Nightclub popularity mission. So your nightclub can earn money for you in two ways. One is through selling product. To have product, you need a lot of different things. I'm going to go over that another time. The other way is to promote your club and earn money by people coming to your club. There were recent changes which made it easier to keep promoting your club, and the money arrives in your account, in your safe rather.
This club, we're gonna have to do some flyering. Flyering on an industrial scale. We're gonna pick up a chopper, fly out, and airdrop marketing all over this city.
The money arrives in your safe as cash at $10,000 maximum every 48 minutes of game time. And $10,000 isn't a lot, but it's a little bit extra that adds up. And I like to do these little missions. This one is a nice easy one. You fly the helicopter over the spots that are marked and drop flyers. Every promotional mission you do will add 25% to your popularity bar. So if you've started with nothing and you do 4 missions, you will be at or near 100% popularity. Now the missions take a little bit of time, and you have to have a pause of minimum 5 minutes between each mission. So for those pauses, and while you're running those missions, your popularity is continuing to decrease again. So you may have to do 5, one after the other, if you were going to do from nowhere to try and fill up the whole bar. And by the way, if it looks like I'm just randomly picking spots, they are slightly more solid if they are closer to you. So I'm going for the ones that are closest to me first. I'm going to pick this one up because it's not close to anything. I'm playing on PC, but I use a connected Xbox controller for convenience, because it is so much easier to control a lot of things with controller joysticks, particularly airplanes, but also cars on the ground, vehicles on the ground. Much easier to control, unless you're trying to shoot while driving, in which case I will use keyboard and mouse. I will use keyboard and mouse when I'm on foot in this game, most of the time. Sometimes I'll just use the controller because it's already in my hand if I'm just running a short distance. But I can quickly switch from one to the other, just put my controller down, work the keyboard and so on. I think we have the advantages on PC players. Whoop! We have the advantage of having the choice. And I much prefer manually aiming when shooting. Now, you don't manually aim in a helicopter. You've got the guns fixed, you've just got to point the helicopter, so then you're just controlling the helicopter again. This helicopter doesn't have any guns, it's a buzzard. It's the unarmed version. There's also an armed version called an attack buzzard. Bridge. You don't want to fly too high for this mission. If you get too high, you can't drop leaflets. You have to be within a certain altitude. And I'm in a solo public session here. I didn't deliberately go solo. There was one guy in here and he left, so I'm on my own. But I will frequently play in a solo public session because most things I do not benefit from having other people around. Particularly these missions, there's no advantage in having other players in the session with you, so the only thing that can happen is that you get attacked. Fail the mission. There we are. About 5 minutes and it was done. I probably could have done that quicker. I never do the daily bits, but let's have a look at those. No, I can't do it in the helicopter. Okay, forget that.